All right. Okay. One, two, one, two, three, four. There we go, yeah. Holding out, another day has come and let you down. All of our yesterdays have gone now.
I started my Moved Mind because I love talking about art I love. And I love art of Mac DeMarco. And as difficult as it is to sum Mac with only 10 or rather 15 songs, I still feel I couldn't call myself an even decent entertainment provider if I didn't introduce him to those of you who haven't heard about him yet. Therefore, welcome to my subjective top 10 list of best songs by Mac DeMarco. Subjective, remember. My list is practically under an hour-long playlist which, in my opinion, presents Mac and his music in all of his humor, range and, among all, versatility.
I'm Brant. I'm Carlin.
And I'm Mac DeMarco.
And this is an uncomfortable interview. Mac, are you uncomfortable?
Not at all. No, feel pretty comfortable.
Honorable mentions. Here Comes the Cowboy, from Here Comes the Cowboy, 2019. This quirky little theme is a perfect start. It summarizes Mac's prolific love towards music, and only Mac DeMarco could come up with a song that humoristic. Also, check out the Here Comes the Cowboy music video. It's delightfully otherworldly.
Being like, I know I look like a homeless guy, but I'm actually a pimp. Yeah.
Still Together, from 2012. The closing track of Mac's debut album is sweet, charming, and unveils how emotional he really is. This song also has one of the most memorable outros I've ever heard. You just have to check it out. You just have to check it out.
Kiki.
K, from Here Comes the Cowboy, 2019. The first and the latest albums put by side. Two intimate love songs to one and the same person. Also, Kay has one of the most brilliantly designed choruses in Mac's career.
Okay. Anytime it feels as though my love has gone away. Okay. Settle down, turn around. Take this song. Fuck out of here. Let it play. This is Alec Mean on the keys. He's gonna do a little shred for you. Take it out.
This Old Dog, from This Old Dog, 2017. As all the previous honorable mentions were guitar-based, now it's right time to invite the other side of Mac. Mac DeMarco, the synth master. But we'll start slowly. For the first time, from This Old Dog, 2017. Want more synths? Watch out. I just love the off-the-wall Michael Jackson-esque feeling of this song. Just love it. Number 10. Cooking Up Something Good, from 2012. Now that we more or less know what Mac DeMarco sounds like, let's dig in deeper. And the opening spot of this ranking is the best place for the opening song of his debut album, 2. It's totally groovy and proves Mac's ability to write fun and surprisingly wise lyrics. Plus, there is something particularly odd about the chorus. I can't quite put my finger to it, but it's always fun to guess.
Even though you don't feel it. Here we go. Beating. What's up, my friend?
What?
How you doing?
I didn't speak English.
Mon français est petit peu. But how can I help you? How do you say?
No problem.
Ça va?
Ça va?
Ça va. Ripping.
Number 9. One More Love Song from This Old Dog, 2017. The ultra-smooth production, the washed-up guitar echoing in the air, the dreamy vocals by Mac, the brilliant piano chords in the chorus. This song is like honey in your favorite cup of tea. Mac is one of the best guys in the industry in terms of evoking images in your head with the use of sounds only. And this one is this to me, a cozy little shack near the coast of the ocean. It's long past the sunset, but the sky's still somehow bluish. You sit at the terrace of the shack and look at the woman of your life, peacefully sleeping in a wooden chair opposite of you. That's what this song is in my head.
Thank you for your time.
Of course, I like this mic.
Thank you.
I want one of those.
Well,
Nice.
too bad. Because the mic is fucking mine.
Number 8. Passing Out Pieces from Salad Days, 2014. This spot brings some unnerving waves on the sea. Buried under bittersweet soundscape, Max singing about the passing out pieces of himself. It's hard to believe what it's made of me. Hits suddenly and hardly. But it's also a heartbreaking reminder. He is only human, as we all are, and he's also struggling every day, as we all are. The more sinister side of Mac's experience emerges, probably for the first time on this list, and there's more to come.
Hear that, kids? Straight out of the 80s, motherfucker. Before most of you were born. Yeah, fuck it. I guess I wasn't born in the 80s either, so I'm just a huge fucking poser, and I'm a piece of shit.
Some people have mixers in their kitchen where they're maybe they'll be making smoothies, or sometimes people will make pastes out of different vegetables. They're dips. That's a mixer with blade on it. This is a mixer with knobs on it and sliders. And what you do with this mixer is you make rock records. It's quite simple, actually. We're just gonna bump it in. Start it out with a little drum. You got that tone. Why don't we pop in a little bass? Give it a shot. Fucking dirty tone on that bass. Hey, shit. Maybe it could use a little shaker. No fuck, hey. A little guitar? Okay. See, as you see, this style of mixer just brings things together in a very rock and roll fashion. And there's the voice. Here it comes. Little cymbal, fuck it. Just vocals, And then if you tweak this buddy over here. Kids are always asking me, Mac, how do you do it? What's the trick? It's all pitch control, you dumbasses. Get yourself a tape machine, get your fucking head out of that Ableton shit, you moron. Come on. Fucking retards.
Number 7. My Old Man from This Old Dog, 2017. This time it's more sneaky, however. You wouldn't guess the meaning of this tune if you were to listen only to its instrumentals. It's about Mac's dad, and how Mac starts recognizing some of his old man's traits in himself. Oh no, looks like I'm seeing more of my old man in me. I can relate to it neatly, as I also grow only more aware of how much of my dad there is in me. And it's not only the fun parts I see in myself in those moments of reflection, but I was lucky enough to get a hell of a father, and mostly I can be proud to be a little bit like him. So thank you, Dad, for being a reason to be proud and not concerned. Some weren't at all. Some weren't all that lucky.
Nasty! Here's the chorus, here we go.
Hello, this is Mac DeMarco reporting live from the Pitchfork Music Festival 2013. I'm here to see the bands, and later I'm going to go eat a little bit of dinner. Ah, dinner!
Mac, can I get a photo with you? Okay, we're gonna take a picture. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Number 6. Ode to Viceroy from 2012. If there is an artist to make a worthy anthem of something as unhealthy as cigarettes, it's Mac DeMarco. It's ridiculous how enjoyable this track gets. It also efficiently paints the picture of Mac's humor and his ability to make fun of himself. And that's quite important if you want to live healthy not only with the people around you, but above all, with yourself.
Oh, you're always smoking cigarettes, and oh, it's you making it look so cool for all these young kids that are listening to your music. And then, oh, no. I've got a lot of people coming at me now that are quite, especially with the younger audiences. I'm not trying to promote smoking. I have an addiction.
You can't rap, Mac?
No, absolutely not, but I can try. Yeah.
Do you see yourself as a cig icon?
I think inadvertently I've become. I think I just see myself as addicted to cigarettes. No, I think there was a point in time where everyone was like, and then you get to the point where kids' moms are like, "Thank you for addicting my child to cigarettes," which is like, was never trying to do that. So,
Number 5. On the Square from Here Comes the Cowboy, 2019. There's just so many art things going on simultaneously in this song. It's a masterpiece in setting a completely otherworldly feeling in songwriting. The hazy electronic piano, the circular beat, the simplicity of both the lyrics and the way in which Mac delivers it. I also love how slick the listening experience is here. And let's not forget the wonderful David Lynchian video clip. It's a treat. Look it up right now.
New York City, New York. New York.
That new house you gave the address to the end of this EP.
Spot's blown, gonna have to move again pretty soon here. So.
Okay, so why did you think that was a good idea?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
How many people are coming up? Like,
probably had about 300 or 400 kids already.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What do you like? Do you actually have to make them coffee? Like, do you feel obligated to?
I mean, that's the thing, is if they're coming in the morning, the chances are I'll probably be drinking coffee anyways. But if there's some kids come at like 2 a.m, it's like, what are you doing here?
Number 4. Chamber of Reflection from Salad Days, 2014. Have you ever come across one of those but you're crying in a bathroom at the party or but you're in a bathtub kind of song remixes on YouTube? The one with Chamber of Reflection is possibly the best one out there. The song itself might be called a cult classic. So many people know it despite even not being familiar with Mac's name. It's a bit of my generation's identity, this song. And as much as I usually tend to stay away from any kind of well-known cult classics, it's a bit different with this one. Mainly because I get it, and respect it even more because of that.
Because being a musician is half being a poet, as far as I'm concerned. So, as you can see, I saw the word lonely as I was flipping through there. You know, that's the shit that dreams are made of. Also, songs. It's the shit that songs are made of.
This is what dreams are motherfucking made of. Yeah!
It's about my family. I felt a lot of different feelings this year. Depression, anxiety, different things. It's strange. It's cruel. Life is cruel, but also beautiful. And it's just, you know, it's about the relationship between emotions of feeling happy and feeling sad. If one did not exist, then neither would the other.
This sounds like an epic journey.
I think it's just something that everybody goes through unless you have your eyes closed the whole time of your life.
Fair enough. Can we?
You know, it's the same crap I'm always doing, like a self-reflective third person, you know, autobiographical, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right. Okay.
Number 3, All of Our Yesterdays, from Here Comes the Cowboy, 2019. Everything in this song is absolutely perfect. It's bittersweet philosophy, smart lyrics, cool instrumentals, but you just can't fully embrace it until you experience Mac performing it.
Call me up when you need a shoulder to prop you up. All of our yesterdays are gone. That don't mean that your dreams are over, and that don't make your heart beat slower. Such a shame to complain when all of our yesterdays have gone.
If there is a clear example of embodied love to music and the cool, at the same time, I haven't seen it yet. Just look at him. Perfect.
I like this. Yeah. Just garbage, but fun to make. You know? That kind of stuff. What else we got? What's this? Hippie rip? Similar vibe. Just, you know. I think the thing for me is sometimes I get more preoccupied with the recording side of things, so I'll just make something just to see how I can record it. So, you know, but that's nice.
What do you mean? Make something just to see how you can actually
Yeah, like instead of
figure it
sitting
out?
down and being like, well, I should write a song today, it's kind of like, well, I'm just going to do some like little, you know, really rush through something just so I can put the mics up, you know? It's like, it's just the nerdy side of me coming out.
Here Comes the Cowboy was your first top US top 10. It did really well.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Jack squat. Well, I mean, it's cute, I guess. Everyone that works with me was like, right on. I guess it means we sold some, but it's like the Wild West. Nobody really knows what's going on. Everybody's freaking out about things getting monetized, and everyone's, you know, talking about streaming services, you know, social media, blah, 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 blah. Nobody really knows what's going on.
Number 2.
This kid here, He's holding up a sign. For you guys that can't see in the back, this kid right in the front's holding up a sign. Hey Mac, may I play a song with you? Which song do you want to play with us? Okay. Yeah. Not just this moment, but come on up. Come on up. Hi, Turtle. What's your name? Dice. That's what's up. What part do you want to play? The chords. You got them, you think? Okay, let's give this a shot. We'll see how he does, I guess.
Freaking Out the Neighborhood from 2012. To properly illustrate how delightfully groovy this track is, let me play a brief clip for you. What's even more groovier is that it's actually an apology song. In it, Mac's trying to apologize and explain himself to his mother after a certain event at one of his early gigs involving... Let me check my notes real quick. Involving a drumstick being shoved inside of a certain young singer-songwriter's bum. Live. I'm sorry, Mikey Newman, but I just couldn't help it. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Go check Movies with Mikey and Filmjoy on YouTube, everyone, at once.
Pinball.
That's not a guilty pleasure. I have no guilt with pinball. I would say Coldplay.
Ah.
I mean, I have it set up so I could make albums forever. Like, you know, I'm not paying anything to be in here. I'm not...
Fucking monkey! Two monkeys in love! Two monkeys in love! Oh, for fuck's sake, it's all jacked around.
Not even paying for tape anymore. So it's like, I can just reuse the same one over and over.
I love to play my instruments because it makes me happy. Okay!
It starts sounding real sketchy. But I'm really at a point right now where I feel like I'm, I just feel calm, and I feel like I like making art, and I'm gonna make the art that I wanna make, and I don't really care.
Fuck it!
If people like it or not.
May 5th, 2017. It's called This Old Dog. It's coming on a label from Capture Tracks from New York called Capture Tracks. Pick it up, but it leaked yesterday, so download it if you wanted to. I don't give a shoot.
Here, jump on my lap while I throw it to the next thing. All right.
Number 1. Moonlight on a River from This Old Dog, 2017.
Say, see you later. If I thought I'd see you later, and I'll tell you that I loved you if I did.
If you chose to listen to this song, You will immediately be mentally transported into a quiet night in the woods, near a peaceful, shiny river. The moon is very bright and silvery this very quiet night. I'm not sure if I can point any other song which encapsulates so much truth and pain and heartbreak as Moonlight on River by Mac DeMarco.
With moonlight on the river, saying my goodbyes. Home, there's moonlight on the river, everybody dies.
I think that the most powerful thing about him as an artist is his innate ability to stay just simple, to not overcomplicate stuff, to not go into delusional metaphors. He just puts it out. And I'm also pretty sure that you had a heartbreaking decision to make at some point in your life. The one which didn't feel right at all, but it had to happen, and it happened. And all you were left with was that shitty, surreal feeling. Like it wasn't you. Like it wasn't your life. Was not your reality. Like it was all but a bad dream. But at the same time, you were perfectly aware that it wasn't. That you would have to live till the end of your days with that thing you lost, due to your decision. That's the story Mac's telling in Moonlight on the River. It's poignant, sad, sweet, and so real. And the final part, filled with only instrumentals, is going to transport you directly into Mac's heart, breaking in half. You are even going to witness the exact moment it cracks. Feel it in your fingertips. The end of the world was never so beautiful. But the night is always the darkest a few moments before the dusk. For each heartbreak we stumble upon a healing heart glue. For each tear we get a white smile. I love Mac so much because he reminds you of that. In his humor, in his naked feelings, in his simplicity. His music is like a big, nice hug that whispers in your ear, "Hey, you're gonna go on a trip with me in a sec. If you've been through something similar, it's going to be like a memory to you. If you haven't been through something similar, it's a lesson. You are going to get something similar along the way. Someday, or night. But don't worry. Just remember to take it one step at a time. And everything will be just fine."
Thank you for tuning in.
So essentially all of the rudimentary elements of a great pop hit are here. Very confusing lyrics. I'm not sure he really even understands the Dolce Vita at all. Longing, sadness. He's all alone in the Dolce Vita. And he's pleading.
As I'm getting older, chip upon my shoulder, rolling through life to roll over and die.
I've kind of set the whole zone up to it's a kind of shrine to myself. Some people may think it's a bit weird, but yeah, I guess it's a bit weird.
We went to Japan this year, and that's the thing about there in Tokyo. A lot of people trying to eat all over the place at the same time, right? And places are small, so it's like you get in, they give you your food, and then afterwards they're like, "You're done eating, get the fuck out of here." Perfect for me. Perfect, I love it.
Okay? Okay.
Here we go.
Thank you for accepting my invitation to this little journey into Mac DeMarco's work. Maybe as a form of wishing him all the best, you could leave your pics in the comment on your way out. I'm sure Mac would love it. And remember to always take it one step at a time. We've both been there. Are we going to be there? Either way, one step at a time. And remember that you are never really alone. You are never really alone. You are not alone. You are not alone.
Honey, my heart still beats for you, even though you don't feel it beating. Yeah, got it.
I don't know. This one's got some high notes. We'll see.
The song is called Salad Days.
As I'm getting older, chip upon my shoulder, rolling through life to roll over and die. La 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 Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us